What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Scorpios? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with messages from Source, whatever it is that's coming through. They've been all over the board, guys, so I have no idea what's going to come out for you guys. But with that being said, if you like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, know that that is a free way to support the channel, as well as connect me with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in going a step further and donating to the channel or getting a personal reading, that is all linked down below in the description box on how to do so. And I want to thank you to anybody and everybody who has donated or will donate it, or who has gotten a personal reading or who will get a personal reading. I'm truly honored and blessed, and I thank you guys so very much. I do want to send a shout out to all my OGs, my newgies, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is truly an honor, a blessing, and a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that they fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, take back your power, and to make the decisions that best serve your highest journey in this now moment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Source, what messages do you have for our Scorpio friends? How can we help them out? What do they need to know at this time? How can we help out Scorpio in this time, Source? What do they need to know? What messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? What messages do you have for Scorpio? How can we help them out? Thank you. What messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? How can we help them out? Alright. So let's see what's going on, guys. What messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? How can we help out Scorpio? What messages do you have for Scorpio? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Wow, thank you. Okay. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? How can we help out Scorpio in this time? What do they need to know, Source? What messages do you have for Scorpio? How can we help them out? What other messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? How can we help them out at this time? What do they need to know? Okay. 5 of Coins upright. What other messages do you have for Scorpio, Source? What other messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? Wow, okay, thank you. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Swords reversed and the Pope and Temperance in the upright. So this is what we got on the bottom of the deck here, guys. So this is an interesting energy. It's like you guys aren't sure of where to go right now, but you're definitely feeling hemmed in regards to a commitment of some sorts. And you want healing in this commitment. Like, that's the thing. Like, you want healing when it comes to this. But I feel like other people too are playing a part in regards to this commitment, and it's scaring you because like you're just not wholeheartedly into it, right? You're more concerned about being stuck in a situation that you feel like people are pressuring you into, not and this could be one person, it could be many people, right? But it feels like people are pressuring you into staying in a situation, but all you want is to heal from it and move on, because it's making you feel like nothing is working out for you, nothing is coming together, you know? I feel like Source is about to show you something in truth, but it's going to take you really seeking within. It's going to take you going within and doing the work from within, finding your truth. Is right now you don't want to face reality. It's like you're blocking yourself off from both past and future energy. You're not even in the present. It's like basically if I don't deal with it, if I don't look at my past, if I don't look at my future, then maybe it'll all go away. And you're in this energy of being blocked off to it. And so Source is asking you to come into a place of like honoring that There's no need to block yourself off from how you feel or what's going on within you. You really need to feel it. And Scorpio, it's not like that's something that's foreign to you, but sometimes it becomes so heavy that it's hard for you to really embrace that, embody that, you know? And so it's easier to repress those memories and those feelings than it is to feel them. But you're really stuck, and it's like you want to move forward, and I think you want to be able to help people do the same thing that you yourself are trying to do, but you're stuck in this committed situation and it's not really serving you that well. And maybe it's like you can't move on. Maybe there's this energy of not being able to move on. Let's see what your cards say. We got the Chariot in the reverse. With the 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. So I think that's the thing. Like, not freaking out at this time is so important. Because you guys, you've gone through a period, and this could be past energy. I'm definitely getting that this is past energy here. It's like somebody that you were dealing with. It could have been a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, a Sagittarius. We've got Libra. Yeah, Sag and Taurus energy are coming out very strongly here. But it, you know, whatever it is, guys, it doesn't matter. What happened was this person made you feel like you couldn't do anything. Like you couldn't do anything right. You were just kind of like thinking about them all the time. And it was kind of like, if I just, you know, not focus on it and I try to do what's good for me, that things are going to work out for me. But what ended up happening is a huge bout of depression. And the depression came from spiritual emptiness. It came from you not spending time with Source and getting the answers you needed from Source. And I feel like this person actually forced you into spending more time with Source without realizing it. You just started, you know, maybe you started praying more, or you started meditating more. You know, people are like, how's meditation, spending time with Source? Well, that's when you quiet your mind, is when you can hear the whispers of the Holy Ghost, right? Like that's just how it works, guys. I can't tell you how it works any other way. It's like, if you don't quiet your mind, you'll never hear the soft whispers of Source and the inspiration that they're trying to give to you. And so you guys are also very big in occult energy, and so don't trip out, like, for those of you that aren't, but this is like, I'm telling you guys definitely love studying ancient energy and like you know, old belief systems and stuff like that. And I feel like that kind of was like forced on you when you were with this person dealing with this, and so you dealt with a definite bout of depression. And what it was is, that's what Source was trying to tell you. The whole reason that even happened is because during this time you really felt like you could handle this alone. You felt like you could deal with it all by yourself, and that's kind of a heavy burden to wear on your shoulders when Source is right there with hand outstretched saying, Scorpio, give it to me and I'll help you carry this burden. But this was a bit of stubbornness coming through, and that's okay. It's nothing bad. Like, I don't want you guys to think that was a bad situation. But I feel like for a time being, you were committed to being stuck with that person, and it was a part of the journey. Like, that was all a part of the journey. It had to happen. That was exactly where you needed to be in that moment. And what it caused is it caused you to actually seek adventure outside of that. It's like, it kind of like forced you into looking a little bit more into yourself, a little bit more of where you came, what it was that you were doing. There's this stagnancy period that I feel like from the last year. It's like, and it's longer than just a couple months. Like, this is like a whole long year of being stagnant and being like, things just aren't moving, things aren't working. And it's like, you were still showing up, you were still doing things, but it just kind of felt like nothing was working no matter what you did. And then this was kind of like the culmination, or the cherry on top. It was like when you ended up having to deal with this person, all of a sudden it was like, you know, great, now I got to spend all this time with this person and I don't want to. And it caused a lot of anger and fear and jealousy, and a lot of old wounds were getting brought to the surface. And then you ended up leaving that situation, right? And it was in leaving that caused it, like, forced healing within you. It forced healing, and I feel like that also caused a very destructive moment in your life where it was just kind of like everything had to fall apart in order to fall into place. And you realize that because it was in leaving this situation and going out for yourself that you stepped up into this beautiful energy of like saying, look, I have boundaries and I'm okay with my boundaries and I'm okay with setting my boundaries. And if you're not, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna lean on my boundaries because they make you uncomfortable. Like, that's your problem, not mine. Because the thing is that people who don't respect boundaries, when you start setting boundaries, they're going to do everything in their power to make you feel bad about it. And I feel like you were constantly fighting that. I feel like you're like, nope, I'm not doing this. And then this person would be like stepping over those boundaries constantly, like constantly trying to get you to tell them something, constantly trying to get you to see something, trying to make you show up as the person you used to show up as, and you weren't going to. There's no way you were going to. And so this brought about a huge situation of healing, and even though you guys didn't want to deal with it, like you didn't want to deal with that energy, it was like, I don't want to face this anymore. It's like you guys were forced to face the fact that this situation or this person kept you stuck, and it was out of your power, but at the same time it was fully within your control. And that may seem like counteractive, but it's not, because it's when you changed your mindset on the situation, or when you chose to leave the situation, then you realized you were not committed to yourself. And that's when the healing came. Again, it was all based on actually leaving the situation. Like, you wanted to stay. There was this energy of wanting to stay, but you also knew that you couldn't because things just weren't working out for you. And so it was like in the act of leaving, you guys were able to bring in some kind of healing to yourself. And that's what made you feel better about it, about the situation. Look at that. We have ancestors, generations on here. Yeah, this is a generational curse that you guys are dealing with. It's interesting. I knew that I can't explain it, and I know that this is just me saying it, and that's fine, but it's just like, this is confirmation for me. I knew that this card was going to come out. I just had a feeling it was going to come out. And so it's like, here you guys go, and it's like your ancestors are trying to help you guys walk on this journey. They're trying to help you guys overcome this, and they're trying to help you get out of this tangled mess that has been there. And it's been really hard for you. 12:12 on the clock. It's been really hard for you guys because it is so deeply ingrained. This is not just your burden that you're carrying. This is also your ancestors' burden that you're carrying. And that's why it's like it runs as deep as your blood. And when something runs as deep as your blood, it's difficult to let it go. It's difficult to release that, right? I don't know why there's so many oracle cards coming out for you guys, but there are, okay? So we have number 33 on the bottom, chameleon change. We have a master number 3, which is the number of creation, right? And it's like, this is almost like the whole last year had to happen exactly as it was so that you guys could understand exactly what you wanted from life and what you wanted to manifest. Because I think for a while you guys have been on the manifestation journey, but it's, and not to get mad about this, guys, it's just an honest, it's an honest channeling that's coming in. It's like you guys were doing it for other people. You guys were trying to manifest for other people. You're trying to do everything for other people, or to prove people wrong, to prove something to somebody. And it was like that all had to come into this one place where you guys had to heal this old wound that was coming through. And it's in healing that old wound that you guys are able to let go. See, now you're able to come at life with curiosity. Curiouser and curiouser, I hear. Yeah, it's like you guys realize that it's no longer about being angry about this person or this situation. It's more about self-preservation. And I feel like this person didn't understand that, and this person was trying to keep you from doing that. But at the same time, it was like you knew you had to walk away. Like you had to walk away. And it was the moment that you walked away that you embodied this beautiful energy about yourself. Something that's so much stronger than what anybody could have imagined. And that's the difficult thing for people. I think people are so used to us being a certain way that when we start to change, you know, they don't like that. It's like going against the grain. And that's the thing. Open up your heart to love, Source is saying. Yeah, so don't be afraid to love. I think that if this is a home situation, and that could be a lover, a family, a friend, but whatever it is, right? This is something that has kept you blocked off from love for a long time. Wow, guys, I am not tired. I wasn't yawning or anything. I actually stood up and I danced a little bit before I did your guys' video because I was in such a funk from doing the Leo energy. Anyways, that's totally off topic. I had to get up and dance, and so when I came back on, I was in a much better mood for you guys, and so I'm not tired. It's just interesting. Crystal's focus. Yeah, you had to refocus on yourself. You guys, look, and I love this. The lights up here, like this to me is the ancestors are here guiding your path again, right? That ancestral energy coming through here. I love this. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like you had to refocus what it was that you were doing on your journey because you were starting to give away too much of your energy to somebody who did not care. Like, they were just basically wasting your time, right? This person is an energy vampire. They just wanted, it's like somebody who wants to know with this, for like basically having their hand in the cookie jar so that they can spread the cookies to everybody. It's not because they care. It's because they want the gossip, in other words. Yeah, you guys had to focus on your passion. That was 1555, like 555 coming out for you guys. You guys had to change. You guys had to embrace change, embody change, right? And it was like you guys learned what you were passionate about while you were there. And so you focused on that. And as you focused on that, things started to build for you and you guys built a better foundation. But I think this person just really jaded you in the fact of it's like, why can't they just love me as I am? And it's like, this person never was meant to. Okay, and I know that's hard to hear, and I know that's hard to accept. It's just that this person was never meant to love you like that. And it's because this person doesn't know how to love themselves. Look at that. 35 rituals. Yeah, so Source is just saying in this time, it's important for you to help you overcome this energy to focus on your rituals. What is it that you've done this whole time that has made you guys, you know, be connected to yourself? That's self-love, whether that's moon rituals, whether that's prayer, it's spending time with your ancestors, whatever it is. What are your rituals? And really continue to do those. I mean, it's like a ritual doesn't have to be, you know, hours and hours long. It could just be 20 minutes. It could be 5 minutes, right? But doing that is going to be very important to your journey. Why? Because look at you, Scorpio. I'm so proud of you. We have the number 18, which is 9. We have 8 and 9 coming out together. We have Sea Otter, which is transformation. This is your energy, 1717. You guys have so many synchronicities. I don't usually see the clock like that. And so it's like this is coming out, guys, telling you you have a lot of synchronicities in your life right now. I feel like you guys are constantly seeing repeat numbers, right? Like 111, 222, 999, 00000, you know, whatever it is, guys. Like, just call 777 7777. Okay, like whatever it is, Scorpio. But you guys are coming up into a period of true transformation, and it's like you guys are shedding that old skin. You know, it's like with this, it's beautiful. It's like how this fish is jumping out of the water. It's like you guys are actually being willing to get out of your comfort zone. And this person or this situation was actually in your comfort zone. And it was like, it was becoming uncomfortable for you. Even though that's what you've known all your life, it was becoming unbearably uncomfortable for you. Satisfied. Yeah, and so as you're leaving, if you guys haven't left yet, as you're leaving, you're going to find this sense of satisfaction with yourself and satisfied with where you're at and satisfied with how you've come. And I feel like you guys felt like at one point when being around this situation that you guys had taken like 20 steps back on your journey. And Source is saying like that's not the case. It's like sometimes you just have to slow down in order to refocus on your passion and who you are. And then it's in that you guys will find your strength. Be honest with compassion, not with the intention of hurting them. Yeah, so I feel like that's the thing. It's like you guys had to learn how to hold your tongue. I feel like for Scorpio, it's very easy to lash out and to be cruel at people, right? Or the others is to hide and to not say anything. And so sources, this is a big part about you guys learning to find your truth and to show up with compassion in the situation. And not be cruel to this person, but to just be honest, you know, and that's sometimes people don't like that. We have, unfortunately, this connection is built on lies and secrets to teach you discernment. What did I say? Like, you guys wanted them to love you. You wanted them to love you like that, but at the end of the day, they never were meant to love you like that, because this person has lied to you the whole time that they've known you, and they've kept secrets from you the whole time that they've known you. How is that fair? That's not fair. It's not, none of that is fair. I think they were upside down. Yeah, okay. They don't love you. They only want what you can offer them. Guys, I cannot make this up. I can't. Okay, this person, they just wanted everything that you were. Like, they wanted what you could give to them, and it created a lot of depression for you and upset, because when you guys love, you love super deeply, and that's the thing. And it's like, it's just like that energy of like, why can't people love me the way that I love them? And it's like, you're learning now that because some people just they don't have it in them to be honest with you. They don't have it in them to be an integrable, is that the right word, person. They don't have integrity, right? They don't have honor. They don't have discernment. But this was here to teach you discernment for yourself. We have a man who secretly sleeps with other men. Guys, we're in 2022. If you can't just honor what it is that you like, that is the biggest, this is a huge red flag, right? Like, this is a secret. Again, we have secrets coming out a lot here for you guys. Like, secrets, right? And it's like, I feel like, okay, this is an interesting energy, but I feel like maybe you guys were working out. Okay, this is just an example here. It's like maybe you guys were working out and you were still working out while you were involved with dealing with this person, but it's like you weren't putting as much focus on that, and you feel like you lost strength, okay? And as you feel like you lost strength, and so now you're really focusing on putting that back in, and you're realizing you lost some strength, but you're like, oh wow, I didn't lose like what I thought, and that's why you're so satisfied. And that's just the thing. It's like you realize this person didn't have anything beautiful to offer you, and it just brought you away from yourself. And I feel like that's why you're showing up to life as curious now. It's like you actually are transforming on a much deeper level than you ever have been. And it's because your ancestors are bringing you into a place of truly nurturing yourself. Wow, guys. And getting rid of the karmic cycles that are coming out with you. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful energy. Whatever it is that you guys have closed out or about to close out or will close out, it has been plaguing your ancestors for generations. And once this door is shut, they're going to put a lock, a bolt, and they're going to throw away the key. It's going to be buried so deep, destroyed, melted down, so no one can ever open this door again. You're not going to go back into that. Okay, it's not going to happen again. This is a beautiful reading. You guys are coming out strong, and I know that you feel like uncertain about what has happened, but it's not. This actually happened to teach you guys how to take care of yourselves. And maybe you're like, but I was taking care of myself. You were, but there was still this underlying of doing it to kind of have, again, that, oh, haha, I did this, or I told you so energy, right? And this was like the end of that. And the only reason this was the end of that is because this person hurt you, and you realize that, you know what, I don't give a damn anymore what people think of me, and I don't give a damn anymore about what people think that they have to say in my life. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to make sure that I'm set. And people think that that's selfish, and this person thinks that that's selfish, but there's nothing that you can do to change that, okay? So honestly, guys, just keep doing you. Keep working on yourselves. Like, you guys are doing a good job. Source is very proud of you. You guys open your heart up to love. It's okay for you to love again. Like, I think Source is just making sure that you guys understand that not everybody is out to hurt you. You guys were closing a huge karmic cycle. This is a huge karmic cycle. And it came from not nurturing yourself, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, you guys need to work on your root chakra. My wrist just started hurting. It was weird. There's no reason for it to hurt. I just got this really odd pain right here. They want you guys to really ground yourselves at this time. So, you know, doing yoga, doing grounding exercises, spending time in nature. I was going to end it right there. I don't want these to be too long, but yeah, I feel like that's good. Yeah, it stopped hurting once I said that. That's such a weird situation. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you out so much light and love. You guys are doing an amazing job. So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Scorpios, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.